performance against Oklahoma City. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Thomas, good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Jones kicks to Parker. Thomas against Knight. Pass to Jones. From past the arc. They get it back. Henson. Outside Lowry. There's the screen. Ross in the corner. And Jones over to help. It's stolen bound to Kumbo. The dish to Jones. Out to Parker. The Bucks working the ball around. Jones drives in. Tries yet again. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. Shoot first and ask questions later is a philosophy all players can get with, and one he instilled in his team today. With the shooters they've got, he wants any open look to immediately result in a jump shot. Players love it, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. No, Clark, hard to create spacing without the three.
I agree there. I mean, I'd say it's almost impossible with the size and speed of players in this day and age.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Patterson setting the pick for Ross. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Parker with a clean look. Parker with another miss.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game. Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Thomas dishes to Patterson. Outside Thomas. We've got 1:28 left in the first.
Oh, what a great play. Just schooled the defender right back on his heels on that one.
So it's the Bucks now. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that last meeting, they won the game, and remember, it was a huge day for the bench. I mean, they got some key points from their reserves.
Here's Jones. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got 6 points.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Steve talked about the contribution they got from their bench to win this matchup last time, Clark, and it was a great game for them. And second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. We've got Isaiah Thomas. Patrick Patterson is out there. Terrence Ross. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a...
Bringing down the house. Oh, as nasty as it gets.
That's a good thing, right, Clark?
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay.
That's a good nasty.
Because that dunk was great. It was awesome.
There's good nasty and there's bad nasty. That was good nasty. Let's get that straight, Kevin.
Lowry passes to Underwood. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Pass to Underwood. There's Thomas with the three. And the shot is good. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Jones dishes to Parker. Free throw line jump shot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Toronto leading by 6. They set the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You know, one reason they're on top right now is that they haven't done a whole lot of what just happened there. Only a couple of times that they've given the ball away.
And Nba2k15's checked in for Sanders. Jones against Lowry. Henson sets a screen for Knight. All alone. And the shot is good. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
It's stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
Well, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Patterson a screen on Knight. Outside Thomas. Now here's Patterson. Defense is right there. And Thomas, here we go. That's good. Thomas got 14 points.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Jones against Lowry. Jones in the post. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
So far in the game for Jay, he's got 8 points and the 1 steal. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And one's really fed into the other.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, Jay in that last game against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He had 20 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. We played at a level that very few players are capable of playing for.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night. This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they chased down that pumpkin often.
Right side Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Parker kicks to Jones. No good off the front either.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Ross with a wide open look. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
And while we have a moment, let's check out the breakdown for Isaiah Thomas. Great work over the last month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, you have to game plan for him defensively.
And if you don't, Steve, he can put up a lot of points on you in a short amount of time.
There's the pass to Underwood. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
Thomas with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. Thomas goes in. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Knight in the corner. Here's Nba2k15. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And a chance now.
Okay, Kevin, here with...
right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if you pay attention to a couple of things. Well, our on-the-ball defense was pretty solid in the first half. We cut a lot of their possessions short by coming up with steals before they had a chance to set up. Stay tight on the ball like that. Keep denying them space. One big reason to be...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
He's seeing the court so well tonight. He's made some phenomenal passes here in the game so far in that first half.
You know, some folks say he's not a playmaker, but he's dispelling all of that nonsense.
On the court for the Bucks, Parker and Henson, the duo inside. Jones is out there with Brandon Knight, and it's Nba2k15 in at the small forward position. Double team on Thomas. Underwood, covered by Parker. A shot by Lowry, wide open, connects from three-point range. Lowry's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Raptors. Now Knight, right now averaging 5 points a game. Jones from outside. A shot. Is off. Raptors leading by 3. Thomas with the ball, and it's Knight picking him up. Thomas passes to Patterson. Ross on the wing. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Thomas kicks to Patterson. Back to Thomas. Pass to Ross. The feed now to Lowry. Pass to Underwood. Puts up the baby hook, and Henson sends it back, and he's able to get it back. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks. Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks trail by 4. It's Jones on the wing. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 19 points.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Lowry drives in, and he uses the glass on the way.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lowry against Jones. To the inside. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Henson.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Toronto has possession. There's the pick. Here's Thomas. Dishes it to Patterson. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
And now that we have a moment to see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. In the third spot, the Bucks.
And that's why they're an aggressive team, guys. I mean, they want to get to the rim because with that shooting percentage, why wouldn't you want to shoot free throws?
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Parker with a clean look. Off target from the wing.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Ross with a wide open look. 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Jones. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 6th assist on the night. And Toronto has possession. And Thomas, here we go.